to my channel. For today's live mga kaps, we're going to apply wood stain and varnish to my bed frame project. I've already done making this panel bed frame and already sanded all the imperfections, applied body fillers on gaps and imperfections of the wood. And then today, as you can see, I already applied some of the wood stain on the headboard, and this is the body of our bed frame. The footboard and the flooring of our bed frame. So now I will apply the wood stain and then apply sanding sealer until I finally finish this project. So this is a combination of paint thinner and oil-based tinting color. Burnt sienna, burnt umber, and raw sienna. In applying this wood stain markups, I use paintbrush on the corners, and then later on we will use a piece of cloth to apply on these panels. I just use brush because it's hard to reach those corners by using just a piece of cloth. Just the corners. Now a piece of cloth. can also add some artificial wood grains later after it dries for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Later on, we can still retouch the colors to make it proportion. There are dark areas and light areas. You can also use paintbrush to have design or wood grain, but I would suggest to use a piece of cloth. It's a lot easier to use. Before we apply wood stain on the wood, make sure that it is perfectly smooth and there's no imperfections, like there are some holes in the wood. Make sure to apply body fillers before applying the wood stain. There are some techniques that other painters or laborers, they apply varnish first before applying this penetrating wood stain. But it's fine to apply sanding sealer first before the wood stain. In that way, the application of the wood stain will be proportioned. I use Jimmy wood in this project, mga kaps. After applying this penetrating wood stain, looks like narrow wood right now. Narrow wood, one of the best wood. We use here in the Philippines. Hot. After I applied the wood stain, there are some areas that are dark, and there are areas that are light. We can adjust it later after we apply the sanding sealer. You can still add some wood stain over those areas that are light. There are two processes. Some would apply varnish first and then apply the wood stain after they apply the varnish, the sanding sealer. And then this process, we just sanded down all the wood parts and then apply the wood stain. The only difference between the two process is this process, the wood stain penetrates easily to the wood texture. But both the process is fine. Depends on you what process will you are going to use. The downside of applying wood stain first before the sanding sealer, you can see a lot of areas that are dark and there are light areas, while the other one that you apply the sanding sealer first and then apply the wood stain the second part at the second part is, you can see the application of the wood stain is proportion. But as I have mentioned earlier, it's up to you if what process are you going to use, applying sanding sealer first or applying the wood stain first before the sanding sealer. It's up to you. It's up to you guys. Yeah, we can still adjust and retouch it later. The headboard is done. Yeah. All right. Now we can see the natural green of the Gemelina wood. We can also emphasize those wood grain design later using artificial wood grain techniques by using a paintbrush and a darker wood stain, just like this one. This is a lot darker than like this. We'll just follow the wood grain design of the wood, so that we can emphasize the structure of the wood grains. Simple as that. What time is it?
Mamayang makabayang. Anton.
What time is it, Elson?
Anton.
Anton.
Gandang ulam natin. Mamayang makabayang. Yan.
Look at that. It's too hot. So much for that. We will move on to the body of our bed frame. Kain na. Apply on the corner first. These are the areas that is hard to reach when we are using a piece of cloth. So we will try to apply the wood stain first on those corners, especially in this part, in between these two pieces of wood. When the color maps, the color of the wood stain is depend on your mixing ratio. I mix 3 oil wood stain, namely the burnt amber, burnt sienna, and then the rochella. You can also use only one wood stain or painting color. Let's say for example you only use the burnt amber. If you want to make it darker, the burnt amber is the brown color, the dark brown color, or it looks like a chocolate brown. If you want to make it a little bit darker, you can add lamp black. If you want a lighter version of brown, you have to use the burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is commonly used if you want to reach the color of a narrow wood. We usually use those the burnt sienna. Mulabe, or the so-called mulawin. You want to reach that color, we only use raw sienna and add a little bit of burnt sienna, just a little bit of this burnt sienna. It's up to you. It's up to your mixing preference. If you want black, then use lamp black. If you want blue, talo blue. If you want green, then talo green. Just make sure you have a paint thinner or a kerosene. But I would suggest to use paint thinner. It's a lot easier to mix the oil tinting color. Yeah, battery runs out. Maybe I will just continue the video later, mga kaps. It's already 12:54 here in the Philippines. Shout out to all of our subscribers and viewers from other countries. It's time for us to take a break for our lunch. Happy lunch, everyone. I will just continue the live later. Thank you so much for always watching my videos.